What's up, squad? It's 11:11 on the dot, honey. I am your magic blessing tonight. God has sent me here to talk to y'all. Just kidding. Listen, I don't have the voice of God in me, but it is 11:11, honey. Shout out, y'all say a silent prayer right now. Say a silent prayer. It's 11:11. Shout out to Latanya. I see you, friends. Come on in, squad. Come on in. Come on in. We have a lot to talk about. Hold on, let me get my color together. Okay. Okay. You said it's still 10:11 where you are. Well, it's 11:11 in the ATL. Okay. Y'all come on in. You know the drill. We will get started after this very, very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATL.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more.
That's her being a blogger.
All of is my son.
Okay, that shit is
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess. The blog goddess. The blog goddess. Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess. The blog goddess. The blog goddess. Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn.
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
The blog goddess. 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 Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
What's up, squad? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Well, it's almost Tuesday. My days be going long, honey. My days be going long. So my day just getting started. Um, Hold on. Somebody said heavy on the 50s just said they inboxed me on Instagram. Y'all know I be looking. Hold on. Let me see what you had said, friend. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. How do I even get to my inbox? I don't even know how to get to my inbox anymore. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, Nene had inboxed me too, child. Who else is this? What? Okay. Okay. Miss Nida, Miss LaCrosse. So many people be inboxing me. I don't even be seeing the inboxes. Okay. I'm just saying I don't be seeing. Oh, Ellison that was 2 days ago. Ellison, what you had sent me? Oh, you sent me another baby video. Y'all in these damn baby videos. Y'all send me a baby video every day. Shout out to the baby videos. Shout out to TJ, Love Lady, and Baby Podcaster, and everybody who does the baby Nene videos. The baby videos is not just Nene, it's everybody. They doing baby Dave Chappelle, baby Charlemagne the God, baby everybody, child. So shout out to all the people who are making magic and making people smile. People feel like that the baby videos are, I don't know, they're AI, first of all, but people be feeling like, that it kind of borders on like pedophilia or something like, maybe people do other things with the babies, but we just having fun with the babies. We put the babies in little suits and stuff, and people like, you're not supposed to dress babies up in adult clothes. And I'm like, can y'all just everything ain't malicious, okay? Everything is not malicious. We just want a little smile with the little baby Nene, with the little swoop, with the little blonde swoop. That's all we want. Let me see who else has sent something. Hold on. Okay, somebody had shopped on my LTK. Okay, shout out to my LTK. Somebody said, what was this right here? Somebody had sent me something from. Somebody had sent me something from the neighborhood talk. I don't care about that piece of news information. Let me see what else y'all had sent. And then in the message request, it be so many message requests. Okay, who is this right here? Okay, let me see that. Let me see. I don't know who is who. Okay, is that the real person? I don't know. Is that the real person? Okay, let me follow her back. Okay, this shout out to Queen Sheba. I see Queen Sheba in my DM in my message request. I'm just now seeing it, Queen Sheba. Don't get mad at me, friend. I'm serious. I ain't ignore you. I'll respond. I will respond. Hold on. Who else? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for, friend. Because the message, and then Derek J has showed me somewhere you can go down in the bottom that oh, there it is. Is that down there? I don't know what other messages be hidden. It be child be so much stuff. I had to look for it later. I had to look for it later. Shout out to the squad. I appreciate that y'all because y'all know this is y'all show. Okay, this is y'all's show. Y'all send me so much stuff, and I'll be like, I'm gonna talk about that, and then I be forgetting. Okay, but the stuff I'm talking about tonight, I know this firsthand. I done talked about stuff on Patreon. Okay, if you're not a member of my Patreon, you should be because Patreon begin to tea first. I have been sharing a little bit over there. The reason why I wasn't live because I had a unexpected house guest who was keeping stuff, keeping up noise. Okay, and now we a little bit back to normal. I guess Biggie won't be barking. I don't know. He's sitting over there in his chair alone right now, even though he been standing at the door looking for his friend Tyrone. Tyrone had left him today, yeah, and he just been sad. I'm like, what? So I don't know what to say. But anyway, these people in the green, these are our channel sponsors. You can be a channel sponsor too. Only thing I do is click that join button. Your name will appear green in the chat and you will get special emojis. Shout out to my Patreons who was in here first and my members who was in here first. Hey, Miss Dogan, I see you, friend. Shout out to AT28 Carolyn. I see everybody. Okay. Shout out to my members and my Patreons, and definitely shout out to my subscribers because I'm getting there. I get a few new subscribers every now and then, and if you're new here, welcome. Okay, we are one big happy family over here. And yes, pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. You see that pink heart back there? Polo Man sent me that pink heart, and Mama Brown is doing amazingly well. She was in treatment today, as a matter of fact. She was in treatment today. Called me, talk about her blood pressure was up because there was a man in there and some camouflage. She thought the man was coming in there to get them, child. She was like, my blood pressure got high. I seen the man in the camouflage. I'm like, what you been watching? You been watching the 9/11 movies and stuff? I don't know. She watched too much news. I said, chill out. Just take a deep breath. The man in the camouflage suit was not there to get y'all at the dang hospital. But anyway, I'm digressing. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Also, pink hearts in the chat. Oh, my eyes is red. Look, my eyes, it's my allergies, y'all. Oh Lord, it's my allergies. I can't touch. If I touch, they're gonna get red. Pink hearts in the chat for Monyetta Shaw as well. Monyetta Shaw recently revealed that she is a survivor of breast cancer. Okay, so I mean, listen, I tell y'all this almost every show. Okay, whether you're a friend, a family, a caretaker, a brother, a sister, a mama, a daddy, y'all need to get yourselves checked. Okay, cancer has been prevalent for a long time, and the quicker you find out about it, the better. Because while there is no cure, it can definitely the progress can be slowed, and if you only got a little bit, sometimes they can get rid of it. Okay. So hold on. Here's Monyetta. She got a People magazine feature. Hold on. Shout out to Monyetta Shaw. Okay. Me and Monyetta go way back, honey. I don't be telling y'all all my business, but hey, Monyetta girl. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta's Monyetta Shaw Carter, 45, revealed she was diagnosed with breast cancer. I mean, was she really the Real Housewives of Atlanta? No shade, Monyetta, but I love you, friend, but reality star. I love you, Monyetta, but you're known more as Neo's baby mama than you are for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But we appreciate you your time on the show and hanging around Candy and everything. But I guess with People Magazine, this is what they do. Maybe she's coming back next season. Maybe she's coming back. I don't know. But it was just interesting for me to see that was like the lead in was the Real Housewives of Atlanta's Monyetta Shaw. But I'll take it. She's Housewives adjacent. The reality star was diagnosed with stage 1 invasive ductal carcinoma in November 2024, and she underwent a lumpectomy and radiation. Oh, so that radiation is no joke. Okay, my mom had to do radiation too. She did radiation, and now she's back on the actual chemo, but she's stage 4. But anyway, I'm digressing. But stage 1, they caught it swiftly. Good for her. That is wonderful. The reality star says she is feeling good and looking forward to her 45th birthday. Okay, she just turned 45. Shout out to Monyetta. Her birthday was on May 31st. Okay, so the article says the Real Housewives of Atlanta's Monyetta Shaw Carter is opening up about her recent health challenge, Biggie wanted to go out the door, and I am not opening the door for him because he ain't gonna do nothing but run around my house and cause havoc. Okay, looking for that other dog. The reality star and former radio personality, 45, was diagnosed with breast cancer last year. She said she had a biopsy about 10 years ago, and it came back benign. She tells people exclusively. Then last year in September, she was doing a self check, and y'all need to do y'all self checks, okay? Y'all, I'm bad about doing my self checks because let me make myself big for this because I need to tell y'all this. This is from my heart and my soul. I'm very bad about doing my self checks. You're supposed to do them what once a week or something, or once a month, right after your cycle or whatever. But I be forgetting, okay? But anyway, every time I go to the OBGYN, she found a little something. It's right here. It's a little pebble. It's right here. Okay. And you know what that is? I had got fat transfer. And this ain't funny. This ain't funny. This is for all of y'all who be getting these cosmetic procedures. I had got fat transfer in my breasts because I wanted some cleavage. Because back in the day when I was skinny, I didn't have no breasts, and now I do. And so it's a little pebble right there, and what it is, it's some fat that has hardened or whatever. But it does, but it's benign. It's not benign. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with cancer. But every year they find that. But if you get your mammograms every year, they know the inner workings of your breast and what's cancer and what's not, and they know what to look for and what not to look for and all of that. So I just say that to say, get your mammograms every year, okay? If you are, of age. Thank you so much, JJ85. I'm good. I look good. Oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate it, friend. You said, did Tyrone go home? Yes, Tyrone went home. Now Biggie is at the door barking. I mean, I can't catch a break. Yeah, now first he barking with Tyrone. Now he's barking for Tyrone. Now he coming over here up under the desk because he realized I'm not gonna get up. Okay. But anyway, I'm digressing. Outside the box said, do your check. Some of us have lumps that are naturally there. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Naturally, the lump just stay there, child. It's not even a real lump. It's like a little, but it's a little pepper. Every time I go to the OBGYN, she be get my hand. She be like, you feel that right there? I was like, yeah, I feel that right there. It's at the 3 o'clock mark. So every single time I know it's the same thing. But anyway, I'm digressing. Let me finish reading Monyetta's story. It's not about me. Okay. It's not about me. Okay, she said, during a self-exam, she felt a random sensation. She said, I can't really describe in my left boob. It was like nothing I've ever felt before. It was literally like my body was alerting me that something was wrong. Yeah, if you get them some type of sensations too, they say that too. They say to check your nipple area as well. Okay. She said 1 month later at her routine mammogram, doctors found a lump. She was diagnosed with slow growing stage 1 invasive ductal carcinoma in November. After a lumpectomy in January and 16 rounds of radiation, she rang the bell on May 2nd to mark the end of her treatment. Congratulations on ringing the bell, friend. She said, because I caught the cancer early, I will be here for my kids. She says, there's nothing more important than getting checked often and early to protect your future. Our health is irreplaceable. I can't thank my exceptional nurses and doctors enough. They are our heroes. Recalling the moment that she got the phone call from her doctor with her diagnosis, Monyetta says that while tearing up, it was obviously one of the hardest and scariest moments of my life. So salute to Monyetta. She's been celebrating it and everything. And, there she is in pink. Let me see what else she doing. It said the Keep It Classy Nail CEO is so serious about cancer awareness that for her 45th birthday, she had a party on May 31st. All guests were to wear pink, okay, associated with breast cancer awareness to celebrate being cancer free. So shout out to Monyetta. She look like Monica right there. She's a very beautiful lady. After her diagnosis, she found strength in her husband Heath, but she knew she also had to tell her ex-fiance, singer Neo, whom she started dating in '09 but split from in 2013, 2 months before their wedding. The exes co-parent 2 children, daughter Maddie, 14, and son Mason, 13. Shaw Carter and Heath married in November 21, and she's also a stepmom to his 2 kids, Gigi and Brianna. Okay, so there is Monyetta. Salute to Monyetta, and y'all get yourselves checked. Now, as Leah Aries so graciously, donated $2 to tell me, prayers to Dwight Eubanks as well. That's why, I was coming on here as well, because Dwight got a People magazine feature too, where he is alerting people of his situation. He was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer. So hold on. Let me pull him up. This is a serious matter, y'all. This is a serious matter. Men, women, boys, and girls. I keep telling y'all every single show, every single show. Dwight said, that the doctors were too focused on his HIV status to warn him about the cancer. Okay. He said he has been HIV positive for years and he has been non-detectable, and apparently his levels were up. And I'm going to read the article. Okay. It says Real Housewives of Atlanta star Dwight Eubanks diagnosed with prostate cancer exclusive. Okay. He said, I just have to laugh instead of crying about this whole journey. Dwight revealed exclusively to people that he was diagnosed with prostate cancer in January. He is now a brand ambassador for Zero Prostate Cancer, encouraging others to get screened and to stay on top of their health. He's opened up about how his disease could have been caught earlier, but he's feeling grateful about coming up with a treatment plan. Okay. So the article says Dwight Eubanks reveals that he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. The celebrity hairstylist, 64. 64? Dwight is 64. Who knew? Dwight look damn good. Okay, shout out to Dwight Eubanks, the Purple Door Salon. Okay. He opened up to people about being diagnosed earlier this year and why he's so adamant about encouraging people to stay on top of their health. Nearly 30 years ago, Eubanks' grandfather was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and he kept his diagnosis a secret from family before later dying from the disease. From that point, Eubanks was very conscious about the possibility of having a similar fate. However, he was told that because the family history of prostate cancer came from his mother's side, there wasn't a high risk of him getting the diagnosis himself. Now, he said, I'm thinking I'm good. Okay. In January, Eubanks Church was hosting a health fair and he decided to get blood work done. A week later, his doctor called and told him to come in as soon as possible. Despite feeling healthy and having no alarming symptoms, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. A follow up prostate specific antigen PSA blood test in April confirmed the diagnosis. He said, I was shocked and I was angry. I was just an emotional wreck. When you hear the word cancer, you freak out. I'm human. Society has told us that cancer was just devastating and, you have days to live. Okay. Now, this has been really a bone of contention over here on the neighborhood talk today. Hold on, I'm gonna show you them. Um, because of the way they wrote the headline and basically, telling people that Dwight had HIV before, talking about the cancer, and people was mad in this headline. Hold on, let me show you. Because it is in the article. However, they said it this way. Prayers up. Dwight Eubanks says doctors missed early signs of prostate cancer because they were only focused on his HIV. Now, the comments was mad, honey. The comments was saying that y'all need to rewrite this. There go Mr. Ray saying I hate his status was revealed like this, sending love to Dwight. And so, everybody's sending prayers up, but his status wasn't revealed like that. He actually told his status, okay? And I guess it was part of the PSA. But the way the neighborhood talk wrote it, it said that he was shocked and angry. And when you hear the word cancer, you freak out. I think I'm still freaked out. And they said, but what made things worse was finding out that his cancer could have been spotted way back in 2022. Dwight, who's been living with HIV since the 80s, gets regular checkups every 6 months, but his doctors completely ignored the warning signs. They looked back at my records and saw my PSA levels were high in 2022, but nobody told me, he explained. He just said, you're undetectable, so you're fine. Never mentioned anything about my prostate. Now Dwight's using his story to encourage Black men to stay on top of their health. Dwight says he's choosing to stay positive despite everything. I just have to laugh to keep from crying. So, I went over to Dwight's page and, he's over there. He's still looking fabulous. He's still looking good. Hold on. Let me show you. Y'all go support Dwight's over on his Instagram page. Here he is right here, child. He is selling t-shirts. The How You Doing t-shirt. Look at Dwight. Dwight look good, honey. I said, how you doing?
How dreadful.
How dreadful t-shirts. The how you why I say how you doing? He's selling how dreadful t-shirts. He has different skits. He's actually on TikTok too, under the Purple Door Salon, where he shares things, conversations from inside the salon. And here's one right here that he shared recently. Hold on.
it's a rhythm when you're having sex. You can't just break up the rhythm. And you heard about your hair and pin curls, and this man is laying down the pipe, doing his job, and coming up with the next move, the next strategy. And then, oh my head, oh, I'd have got the fuck up and left you right there in the bed. I'd have got with my boys and had a cocktail and dinner.
And what talks about me?
Don't you do that no more.
I won't.
You let him pull them
You
out.
let him pull them out too. You want me to pull them out?
I said, you start pulling them
You
out.
like, I got it, honey.
When
Don't
the
you
dick
do
is right, baby, it's right. And you done messed up everything. And then you women out here worried about they can't get no man because you worried about your hair. Get up in the morning and redo your hair all over again and your makeup.
You're right.
The hair is the second part of that. So that's why they go out and have an affair with these ratchet.
That's right, because she don't mind that wig being pulled.
Right? And she gonna say, baby, you my hair last night. You so good. You supposed to have I need $500, baby. And he gonna lay that money right on his head and go home to his wife and go to sleep.
Listen, noted. I got it now.
Okay. Not him schooling the client about, not worrying about her hair, and go on get your husband together, honey. Go on get your husband together and don't be worried about your hair. But there's Dwight. He's still fabulous. He still looks good, and we sending a lot of positive energy his way. You said you want Nene to interview him so bad. Maybe he on the list. Maybe he's on the list. Big. Y'all, let me take 30 seconds to open this door. Let me let him run amok so he won't bother my show. Hold on, count down. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so yes, look, positive energy, thoughts and prayers to everybody who is going through this cancer journey. It is no joke, okay? Whether you are a caretaker, whether you're a family member, whether you're a friend of a friend of a friend of someone who is going through it, be there, be supportive, and also make sure you get your routine checkups as well. It is very, very important. Your colonoscopies, your your mammograms, your prostates, your everything, child. Hold on. You said you lent Greg $10,000? Yes, $10,000, child. Moving on, like this video. I was gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I want to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta adjacent stuff because I'm in a moment of transparency. I haven't really watched the show. Okay, I haven't watched the episode yet, but I did watch clips on Instagram. I guess it's my fault that the ratings be down, but I'm gonna do better. Okay, I'm gonna do better. Let me see. I did take some. It wasn't. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. I got some. Right. Hold on. Phaedra and Angela. For some reason, this clip has been going around. Phaedra basically has been going against everybody. The last episode, at the end of the last episode, when Phaedra was on for just 5 minutes, she actually, was reading dang near all of the girls. Okay. So in this past episode, when they were getting ready to go to Grenada, Phaedra actually met all of the women for the first time. And one of the things that's interesting is she said that Angela Oakley is the oldest young woman that she has ever met. It's like, where is these reads coming from? It's like Phaedra be reading everybody. And I want to read Phaedra's look. Hold on, where is it? I want to read Phaedra's look. They got her looking like the damn Undertaker in the thing. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room. I thought they had the clip, but they got the picture. But they got her looking like the Undertaker. What is this? What is Phaedra wearing? What she about to fly off? She's like the angel of DEATH in her confessional with this all black everything. She got black hair, black black feathers, black dress. Anyway, so Angela was very nice. She said, "This is my first time meeting Phaedra, so she seems like she's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm willing to put all the things I heard about her to the back of my mind and just get to know her for myself." And then in Phaedra's confessional, she said, "Angela is definitely the oldest looking young woman I've ever met. Hopefully, her personality is more youthful than her face." It's like, wait a minute. What I mean, is that the only reason she's there? Is those shade everybody? That's what I'm getting from the situation is Phaedra and shade. I mean, I guess that's what they paying her for. We haven't got the ratings yet, but we will see if her actions this week actually brought it up or not. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a little clip for y'all. You said that was so unnecessary. I feel so too. I feel so too. Um Here's one. She still, I don't know. It's like Phaedra got a wild hair up her ass for Charles and Angela. And I guess that's the only reason she there. I guess, they figured that the fans kind of are feeling Angela. Angela is giving, is reminiscent of old Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, Phaedra is there to, I guess, tell y'all. So here's a sneak peek for the next episode. Phaedra had revealed she had no idea that Charles was married. See, that's what I mean. So why she keep talking about Charles? Why she talk about what Angela looked like? Why? Hold on. I done skipped. Look, I done skipped this episode and went right on to the next. Hold on, we about to look at this. Copyright disclaimer in section 107 of the Copyright Act, allowance is made for fair use.
What's your read on Angela?
I can't get a good read on Angela, but I mean,
And you never met her before.
I
But you know
never met her.
Charles. You met her
Girl, Charles
husband.
is too much
not
fun.
Angela.
I mean,
Not Charles is too much fun. Did Phaedra date Charles? That's what I want to know. We know Sheree did, but did Phaedra hook up with Charles too?
I ain't hung out with him in years, obviously, over 10 years, but baby Charles, he's
everybody.
always been that dude.
She hadn't hung out with him in over 10 years, but she used to. Okay, she used to date Charles and she used to date Chuck Smith
Yeah.
He's always
and she used to date Manny Fresh
been the life of the party,
and she used to date Apollo.
funny, just a good time.
Does he act?
Now look at this outfit. What is this? What is this? What is the? I get it, it's haute couture and all of that, but all black everything, Phaedra. I don't know. I don't like it.
Married.
See, I don't know, because I wouldn't really be out on the scene, but I never knew him to be married.
You know.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Phaedra looks, oh, yes, child, Manny Fresh, Mr. Chocolate, who they say was Jamal Bryant. Yeah, but I mean, that's all she got for us is just the reading. Hold on, let's look at it a little bit more, child. I don't want to get flagged.
I'm just happy that we made it to 8-year wedding anniversary.
8 is
And they got Angela in the other van talking about her 8-year wedding anniversary.
great.
It
Let's
is
say
great,
that. 8
yes.
is great. Have you talked to him?
Not today, but I'm gonna try to get his ass on the phone when we get to.
That's my problem. I don't want to look at them up, but that's my problem with everything. It's like anytime that they suspect that there is possibly a crack in the foundation, they gonna target it. It's the same way they did Portia and Cordell, the same way they did Peter and Cynthia, the same way they did Apollo and Phaedra. At the end of the day, these marriages are up for grabs and sold to the highest bidder. They getting a check to be on this reality show, and I guess your marriage is, up for debate. You said Angela told them she hangs out with real stars. Okay, she sure did. She said all the people who talk about, they don't know her. Hold on, what's her name on Instagram? All the people who talk about, that they didn't realize that she was married. She said everybody else did, including hold on, let's see. Yeah, here she is right here showing all the people. Hold on, here she is right here showing all the people. Angela said, "Look here, y'all. When you choose to live a private life, some call you a secret. Never met me. I preferred it that way. Be sure to tune in to the Real Housewives of Atlanta." Okay, there she is with Michael Jordan. Okay, there she is with that other Michael Jordan. Okay, there Michael B. Jordan. There she is with. Is that Denzel? Who is that? I don't know. Did she tag him? She didn't tag. Angela don't know how to tag people. There she is with Colin Kaepernick. Okay. She know everybody. There she is with Will Packer. Shout out to Will Packer. Okay. I could post my pictures too. There go Tracy Morgan. Okay. And there she is with all of them people that I don't know who is that. Oh, there go Paul and Tanya. Oh, that's when Paul and Tanya was together. Okay, who was the rest of these people? I don't know, but they was there. So salute to Angela, because Angela said that you said that was her husband. Who was her husband? Which one? I know that was her husband. I'm talking about the other. Oh, that was her husband. Hold on. I'm so random. Ah, that was him without a beard. Okay, all right, okay. That's y'all so funny. Okay. Yeah, you said you're right. The Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, Michael Jordan, the basketball player that Drew said was her cousin, and Michael B. Jordan, who Drew said she dated. Okay, allegedly, whatever. Moving on, but yeah, it seems like Angela's situation is up for grabs, just like every other marriage on the Real Housewives of Atlanta has been up for grabs. I want them. I don't want them to break up though. I hope that they fight. They fight it on out, honey. Meanwhile, like this video, Now, my Patreon members, y'all already know where I'm about to go. Since I was talking about Phaedra, let me go ahead and throw Apollo in here real quick. Okay. Apollo hasn't been on the Real Housewives of Atlanta yet. I don't know if he will be or not. But he has a new podcast that he has been pitching on his Instagram. Now, in the podcast, he revealed some interesting news, but it took a long time to get to it. Shoot, how many clips is this? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got so many clips. Okay, hold on. Let me go look at some of these clips first before I get to the meat and potatoes. Okay. Here's Apollo. Okay. He is on a new podcast, since he has broken up with his ex Shireen. He has partnered with someone, this gentleman, to do a podcast called Any Second. Okay. And so the interview is actually over here on YouTube. It says Apollo Nida talks about maximizing opportunity with TV show Real Housewives of Atlanta and behind the scenes conversations with ex-wife Phaedra Parks. Let's see what they said.
Say that was probably just a lack of understanding, not knowing the magnitude of the circumstances, and then having to catch it on the back end. Like, whoa, I could have.
Yeah, I think that goes for a lot of people. It's before, at the end of the day, you look back and you say, man, it's too late. Like you said, to your point, not knowing it was going to just take off like wow.
Right. By the time you look up, you're like, well, we could have been, hold on, slow it down. We could have been doing this. We could have been getting this money like that. Like,
right.
Okay, I see. So was there ever conversations with you two behind closed doors of, can you please stop doing these things that you're doing? Knowing that you 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Was there any conversations like that between you two?
Yeah, we had a couple conversations. And that's the thing, right?
Oh, so they was talking about, Apollo's life of crime, honey. Apollo's life of crime. That day he came in contact with Apollo 9 is questioned about a DNA test that he supposedly had while in prison. Apollo 9 speaks about his family. Okay, let's talk about this DNA test. Apparently he found out some news.
Did you have to get a DNA test?
Yeah, because I didn't know. I was trying to swab and put it in an envelope to mail it out, but I'm like,
So they did ask for a DNA test.
No, I need to get one. I need to figure this out.
Okay.
Like, this is real. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get.
How you get a DNA test from in prison though?
Oh, because I took the paper, right, the notebook paper, and I chewed it up, right, got my saliva on it, and I put it in the envelope and I mailed it out.
Okay.
Right, and they were able to get it off the paper.
Gotcha. Hold on, so that didn't happen.
Nah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Oh, okay. That's how they get stuff in prison. Well, apparently in prison, let me go. I don't even know where to go with this story. Hold on. Let me go here. So this is Apollo's co-host. Let me go to his co-host page.
Now, would you say that was
his co-host? Now look at his co-host. His name is Trey Cribb. Okay. His co-host is a very attractive, nice looking young man. And everybody's like, oh, they kind of look alike. What is he into fitness? Okay. He got Apollo smoldering glare. He looked like a younger Apollo, okay? And I don't know if they cousins, brothers, what is going on, okay? And so apparently, he was the one to get Apollo over there and to dive deep into some of the things that Apollo was talking about. But I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it for you because I didn't get y'all 2 days to find this and y'all didn't find it, and I talked about it on Patreon 2 days ago. So on the podcast, okay, let me see, any second. On the podcast that y'all can go watch, I'll put the link in the description box as well. Hold on, let me. Apollo and Trey Crib actually talk about a lot of things. Look at it. It was posted 2 days ago. 2 whole days ago. Okay. I've been trying to wait till somebody else drop the tea, but I guess I'm gonna drop the tea. Okay. So Apollo talked about a DNA test, and he talked about how he had met somebody had told, well, Shireen had told him that, he had a son out there, and he was like, a son. And then his mama had met the guy. This all happened while he was serving time in prison, after he and Phaedra had broke up, after they had their two sons. And apparently,
Smacked
he
over the
has a
head
son out there.
like by a feeling like you might. And my brother sometimes he's like, yo, do you think there's another you out there somewhere? I was like, nah, just
That would be nice.
Aiden and Dylan. I was like, nah. Wednesday comes. This is Tuesday night that we had this conversation.
You and about the notes or the letters, or you and your guy?
Me and the guy, me and the cellmate. The notes and stuff was the week before.
Mm.
So Wednesday comes, boom, I go to visit. I'm sitting in visit, and she's like, do you know a such and such? I'm like, yo,
not again.
Chill out.
Like, come on.
This was last week. Like, I don't know what you're talking about this time. She's like, no, think about it.
Again, this is on Apollo's Any Second Now YouTube channel. Okay, it's been up for 2 days. They got 700 views. I just want to give y'all this tea real quick. I'm gonna spill it slow. Some of y'all already know. I know y'all on Patreon. I get it.
Do you know such and such? I said, well, I know this person that has that name. I said, I know.
So she's asking you girls' names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, no. Literally. I said, yeah, I do. I know this particular girl. I just broke down in tears, bro. Right in the visitation. She's like, yo, I have some news for you. I was like, I already know. She's like, you have a son? I said, man, I fucking knew it, man.
Oh, child, he got a son, child. And this is the tea right here. And I'm just going to go to the chase. And I was like, I guess I'm the only one who watched it to the end because, he talks slow. But look.
We build the bond, right? So we're doing all that stuff, talking on the phone every day, whatnot. Sometimes there's a disconnect sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's just because, life goes. But I mean, we're locked in. We're pretty locked in, man.
So you call this man right now?
Oh, yeah, right now.
Well, yeah. Pull up on you.
Yeah.
Okay,
for
cool.
Sure.
So with all of that going on, it's a lot of moving pieces. When's the last time you spoke to this person?
Well, I mean, you really want to know?
Yeah, no, like for real.
I'm speaking to him right now.
What do you mean?
I'm speaking. You're the guy.
Oh, what you mean?
You're the guy.
Yeah. Well, nobody gonna tell me I'm interviewing my father today?
Let y'all see the son. Y'all didn't catch the clues when I kept saying he looked just like him. He over there working out just like him. He got Apollo's smoldering glare. It could be a cousin, brother, some type of relation. They clearly appear to be similar in stature. Okay. And they did this whole hour and a half long interview. And in the last 5 minutes, gonna tell us this.
Man.
Y'all wasn't gonna say nothing? What you mean? Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah. That's how it's done. You're speaking to him right now.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thanks for reaching out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
Definitely.
It's been a hell of a process, right? A hell of a process.
Crazy process.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a lot on your plate. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions and we have a lot of answers for you. So you guys stay tuned. And until next time, y'all stay up. Y'all be great.
So y'all go subscribe to. I guess they gonna tell y'all a whole bunch. Listen, I guess I don't know how old Trey is. He looks to be in his late 30s. I mean, late 20s, early 30s. I guess Apollo had him. The young lady had him when he was a teen. Okay, look, I was all in the comment section. I was waiting on y'all to get it. I said I'm not gonna do it because I'm always the one to spill the tea. Look. I'm over here. Look, I'm all in the comment section. This is when did they put it up? Child, 2 days ago. Okay, they had 794 views. Y'all go over there and tell them the ATLian sent you. I just put the link in the description box. I had went on Patreon and told everybody, so a lot of my squad are already in their comments. Okay, but yeah, I was over there like I'm still reeling about all this hot tea. Okay, great job, guys. And so I left that comment 2 days ago to give everybody else a chance to catch up. But yes, it's a whole mini Apollo. Trey Crib is his name. He is over here on YouTube. They have started a hold on. He's over here on Instagram as well. They have started a podcast together. Hopefully, I will be able to talk to them at some point. Apollo actually is the person who sent me a link to the podcast before it actually went live. So I had to like give my 2 cents, but I was like shocked. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. And so again, I didn't want to spill it. I wanted y'all to spill it. So I waited a day, nothing. I waited another day, nothing. It's public. Apollo putting the links and stuff on his page, nothing. But here it is right here. I think I don't know. I haven't seen his mother, but I'm thinking his mother might be Caucasian. I don't know. But Apollo is half, he's biracial. So it is what it is. But yeah, he looks just like Apollo. Okay. You said they look 10 years apart. Probably about 15, maybe about 17, I would say. About 17 years apart. Okay. But here they are. Here they are. Hold on. Let me click on something.
I was thinking, right? There's gonna be a decision that we make at some point in life that might change the course of the next 500 people after us. It might impact their life in a drastic way. So there's something that we might do while we're breathing that will change the structure of the next 500 people to come after us. Your kids.
He's philosophical like Apollo. He in the gym like Apollo. He working out like Apollo. Okay, look at him. I'm just saying. I got Apollo from as soon as I saw it. I'm like, that's a mini Apollo right there. Okay, so shout out to Apollo and his secret that he has shared. Okay, his secret love child. Okay, so Dylan and Aiden has a big brother. They sure do. Hold on. Somebody said. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said, did you see the article? Okay, thank you, kind love. I'm gonna read that in just a second. Right after this story, I'm gonna go to that one. You said we look 10 years apart. Oh, okay. So are y'all shocked about Apollo's news? Are y'all shocked? I mean, I'm sure Shireen knew it. I'm sure Apollo knew it. I'm sure, well, we know Apollo knew it because it happened, in while he was in jail. And I'm sure Shireen was a part of that process. I don't know that they shared it with Phaedra, but I can only assume that they did. That he's introduced them to him to his other kids. We just didn't know. They kept that secret very well. Okay. Any bets other bloggers would steal and not give Michelle credit? Oh, they ain't gotta give me no credit. I mean, it is what it is, but y'all know where you saw it first. Okay. But salute to Apollo on that. Kind Love said, y'all go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Kind Love, good vibes just said, did you see the article in the Huffington Post about the Nene Leakes show? You are in there. I am in there. Hold on, let me go see. The Huffington Post. Somebody said, oh, okay, they got a whole article. Shout out to the Nene Leakes show. They got a whole article over here. The Huffington Post said the Nene Leakes show, the Nene Leakes hosts an entertaining talk show. Here's what would make it better. I'm scared to read this. It might be a bad article. Y'all done set me up, but this is y'all's show. Okay, this is y'all's show. The reality star's new YouTube show features her famous friends and other celebrities, but a few things need tweaks. Ooh, who is this writing? Michael Arsenault. Okay, well, Michael, I don't know. I'm scared, Michael. What you gonna say? If I have any real complaint about the Nene Leakes show, is that her song "Come and Get This Honey" was not made its official theme. The track is funny, catchy, and after it recently made an appearance in my TikTok algorithm, I can confirm it still slaps. Okay. Okay, come and get this honey. But I don't know if she has the rights to that song. This is just my personal opinion. I don't know. I think that the producer actually does. So that's up to her. Maybe she don't want it to be a part. It was a part of the first episode, though, if you recall. This is just my 2 cents. It said the track is funny, catchy, blah, blah, blah. It said when it comes to lending her talents to talk TV via her YouTube show, however, the chance is coming a decade later than many of her fans had anticipated. A year and a half ago, leaks addressed the rumor that Wendy Williams was behind her losing out on the talk show. Ooh, I remember that, honey. Due to a dispute over the Birkin bag trend. Yes, that's as silly as it sounds, but apparently not silly enough for the company that also produced the Wendy Williams show at the time to back out of the project. The deal, according to leaks, went super left. I remember that fallout between her and Wendy Williams, but they became cool again. More recently, on an episode of the Nene Leakes show featuring Tamar Braxton, Leakes shared that when producers were first casting the talk show The Real, she passed on the spot that ultimately went to comedian Lonnie Love. She said it. Leak's ability to maintain composure, as Braxton repeatedly referred to her former coworker as Big Back Cadillac, deserves applause. All right, that's good. Okay, okay. Overall, the Nene Leakes show is an entertaining work in progress that is best enjoyed when it lives up to the caption she posted on the Instagram announcement of the series. We about to have a time talking a whole lot of ish. My favorite episode by far is episode 5, a one-on-one conversation with her Real Housewives of Atlanta star, Cynthia Bailey. Bailey is now a podcaster herself as co-host of Humble Brag with Crystal and Cynthia, with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Crystal Kung Minkoff. As with Leak's show, the podcast is most entertaining when it's giving us something that reminds us of what made the host famous. Okay, get to the point. Leaks and Bailey were having a time and talking ish on the Nene Leakes show, which made the hour feel like an extended Real Housewives scene. Okay, Leaks could have easily gotten away with just talking mess with her friends every week, but based on the episodes that have aired thus far, she and producers are testing out different ideas. She is. Oh shoot! Now I got. I gotta mention. Oh, in some cases, it means bringing in blogger Michelle A.T. Brown to discuss Portia Williams' divorce from Simon Guobadia and Wendy Williams' conservatorship. Okay, or playing games like what would you do with singer and reality star Nivea. And others, it's something that I can only describe as a monologue that made me go way back to the 90s and think of Mother Love's talk show Forgive and Forget. What? Most of the interview with Escapes Latasha Scott was Leaks replying, really, to so much of what the rest of us have known for a while. Leaks is not Barbara Walters, but the show is entertaining and has potential. All the same, if I could offer some unsolicited advice, it would be for Leaks to look at more of the commentary about the show online. Child, she reads all them comments, Mr. Arsenal. She reads all the comments. In Life of Nene, another series she posted on YouTube, she blamed the crew when addressing complaints about her makeup in some of the episodes. I know it's Leaks money, but if there are mistakes made behind the scenes, vocalize them behind the scenes. If not for good manners, do it for your own sanity, because internet strangers will never stop talking crazy about you. I feel you on that one, Mr. Arsenal. A prime example is one comment posted underneath the newest episode of the Nene Leakes show last week. Oh, they said last week y'all said her hands didn't match her face. Now she got on gloves. Nene hears everything. I only know about this because someone took a screen grab and it was sent to my group for text and giggles. But Nene be wearing gloves sometimes with her outfits. But anyway, I'm digressing. Y'all see, I've been looking at baseball caps. That's so funny. Y'all got all my shopping stuff on here. Gucci, Louis, Prada. Leaks should also consider doing another podcast. Me and my homegirl podcast with Love and Hip Hop star Sierra Gates came and went, but that was for the best. Gates is not a conversationalist. Oh, that's shade. So the duo made as much sense to me as sugar and grits. Okay. Leak should try again, as it's good talk show training. If she can't find someone to co-host, ideally someone who routinely speaks in complete sentences on multiple topics, just do it solo. Lastly, she should just talk to people she knows on the Nene Leakes show. Okay. Famed TV producer and podcaster Carlos King, who appeared on Leaks as Leaks' first guest, got her to be candid about her love lives and sexual preferences in their chat. Former Flavor of Love star Delicious, one of her most recent guests, used to be Leaks' neighbor, and because of the familiarity, ended up getting Leaks to share more about her last days with her husband. Okay, keep trying the monologues too, Mother Leaks. I don't know if Leaks will ever find her way back to Housewives. I'd like to believe she eventually will, but the truth is, There has not been enough Nene leaks on our screens in recent years. Thank goodness she finally took matters into her own hands. Oh, that's a good article. I am happy. Okay. I'm happy I was a part of the article. Shout out to the Huffington Post. Okay, shout out to the Huffington Post. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, I'm sure it's a work in progress, and they're only on episode what 5, 6, and things are changing. She getting better guests, getting production together, getting the lighting together, and salute the Nene Leaks and salute to the Huffington Post. And thank you, Miss Kind Love Good Vibes for sending me the article. Now speaking of, you said hey they hard on sugar and grits. Y'all do sugar or salt in your grits? Nene is doing a great job on her own. The Tamar interview was funny. The Tamar interview was funny. Why don't you all just get Nene Leakes to do her own reality show? What would okay, well, I mean, who knows what she may do. Nene Leakes should win Daytime Emmy Award of the Year. Oh, y'all gonna make me go see what Nene was doing. Nene was in Miami this past weekend at Swim Week. Hold on, let me go to her page. Nene Leakes. It might be gone now because I think it was yesterday. She was posting all them pictures. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, she look good. That's outside her apartment. I mean her condo. Okay. Where are the other pictures? I guess they gone. Okay, they over there. They must have been filming. Okay, she's filming something. Okay. Okay, she's back in the A. Okay. Okay. Aw, there's Brent's baby. Look at the baby. Oh, look at the baby. She's so cute. Okay. She said set designer needed in Los Angeles. Oh, okay. So you never know what's going on with Queen Leaks, honey. She got the show on deck. She's doing what she's doing. She was in Miami for swimsuit week. And there's that another person who was in, and this is so random. This is so random. And I rarely talk about Bethenny Frankel, but I have to because she looked amazing. She looked amazing at swim week in Miami. Hold on, let me find her. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. I mean, I didn't know Bethany had so much meat on her bones. Look at Bethany walking the catwalk. Hold on. I don't know if this picture was edited or not, but look at Bethany. Bethany posted this. It said, which look from the Sports Illustrated swimsuit runway was your favorite? Miami Swim Week. This is Bethany. Bethany is doing the dang thing. Okay. She was on Swim Week. Okay. Shout out to Bethany. So somebody had sent me this too, but I was like, I didn't care. But she looked amazing on the catwalk. Okay. Let me see what this is in her new hairstyle.
For that commotion for the glotion. This is my blinged out glotion. It's lightweight and it's not sticky. It also doesn't.
I think the lighter hair kind of brightens her, makes her face look better because the darker hair makes her face look like it's too sunken in or whatever. But yeah, she looks amazing. Hmm. Why y'all telling me to stop? She does look amazing. Okay. The skinny margaritas work. Not Bethany who. Y'all are so messy. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. It was something else I need to talk about. I put the link in. I really just came on because I had told y'all I was gonna come on and I didn't. Oh, I had told y'all today is Simon's birthday. Well, yesterday was what's today? June 2nd was Simon Guobadia's birthday. And he is apparently, I told y'all about a week or so ago, he was out of ICE custody and in like Atlanta ICE custody or Homeland Security custody, getting prepared to be sent back voluntarily to Nigeria so that he can, argue the case while outside the confines of the detention center. Well, I talked to Simon recently, child. And Simon gave me a whole earful, and I don't know if I want to play it for y'all. I'm gonna play it for my Patreon members. I play it a little. I play a little snack for y'all, and get a rest to the Patreon. And then once I really get them on the line, I'll hold on. Where is it? Hold on. It's a lot going on with Simon too. Oh, it's so much. I wish I could tell y'all, but I've been sworn to secrecy. He is working on some projects with some major networks, some major streaming companies. Oh, it's just hold Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where is my voice notes? Hold on. Y'all saying Patreon. I see y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Let me go back a little bit, just a little bit. Let me see. It's like this call is from a federal prison.
Another friend. I said when I first got here, they put me in special.
Can y'all hear that? Or do I need to send it to myself? I need to send it to myself. Y'all can hear it better. Hold on. Let me send it to myself so y'all can hear it better. Share to my MacBook. Okay. There it is. Put it in here. Y'all can be able to hear this real good. Hold on. Let me go to, and then put it right here. I can't believe I be talking for an hour. Don't even be realizing. Hold on. Now let me put my face in front. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Like right there.
Living my best life, you know.
Okay.
And, I'm in Camp Ice, you know. I'm in Camp Ice.
Not Camp Ice.
Camp Ice.
He's on a resort of ice.
They've been treating you good over there?
Oh yeah, they all know me over here.
Oh, okay.
Especially the black women.
Oh,
You know.
yeah.
They all you know, they all I guess fans of
I got a lot more. Don't worry. I'm saving a good part for Patreon. I'm just giving y'all a little bit.
of me or the show or something.
Uh-huh.
So they you know, I mean they've been kind.
Yeah.
You know, people have been nice, you know.
For the record, I had asked him how they had been treating him in Camp Ice because he said he'd been in Camp Ice, and I thought that was funny. And I was like, "How they been treating you?" And at this point, he's on the second leg, like he's out of Fort Stewart, he's in Atlanta, he's getting ready to be, transported to Nigeria. So,
As I said to Rosie earlier, you know, with another friend, I said when I first got here, they put me in special protective custody, which is a fancy name for segregation.
uh-huh.
For 40 days and 40 nights.
Oh no.
For the 20.
They put him in segregation because he was a public figure, and it was supposed to be for his safety. But them people in there didn't know him. Them Latinos in there, the Mexicans and Asians, they didn't know him. Okay, they didn't have a whole lot of Nigerians in there.
23-hour lockdown. So I've been doing time for no crime.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's gonna be over soon. Hey,
Yeah.
Rosie, you know what I was thinking? I was just thinking.
So, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. Hold on, let me do this. So I'll save that for my Patreon. If you're not a Patreon member, you should be. Patreon.com. I am ATLian. We talked about the house. We talked about, Portia, the upcoming court case. What else did we talk about? We talked about, what his plans are, and yeah. He does sound in good spirits, which is good. He's laughing because listen, he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, he's supposed to be, headed out this week. They thought it was last week. They thought it was a week before. Apparently, Homeland Security won't tell his friends and family the exact date of the departure because I guess they think that somebody gonna break them out or something, and to keep them in America, and so they won't tell anybody the exact date and time. But it's coming up. Will he be free in Nigeria? Yes, he will be free in Nigeria, and that's one of the things that we discussed. I give you a little bit, on Patreon, I let you hear it in his voice. On here, I'll tell you in my voice. Apparently, when he got detained by ICE, they confiscated all of his devices and everything, and they've been like, going through all of his bank records, going through his phone records, all of that. And I guess because the scamming allegations, he hasn't had no brush with the law. in 30 something years. Okay. He still didn't, up until the point that he was detained, and they didn't find anything. They haven't found any reason to keep him. So I guess they had him detained so long because they were doing forensic investigations and trying to figure out, how he had got all his money and was his business is legitimate, which is the reason why Portia was filing all those documents, like claiming that the house can't be confiscated and all that, and if it is, that she wants that. So anyway, long story short, he's fine. He's supposed to be deported, and once he's deported, then he has a team of attorneys that's going to work on, getting what is called a golden visa or whatever in the United States, or get his travel situation together so that he could travel to and from the United States, because again, he has adult children here, he has minor children here, he has businesses here. So we'll see what happens. Portia says the girls be trying her. Okay, Portia, listen, in our conversation, that's one of the things that he said. Like, I said it, in my previous videos to y'all, like how I suspected it, that it was just weird that he was on the radar, and y'all was like, it's Trump, it's Trump, it's Trump. But yeah, it's Trump. But why him? Was it because he was on TV? Was it because of his divorce to Portia? Like, what was it? And to me, like, everything, all signs point to, it was Portia or NBC or Bravo or True Entertainment or Portia's attorney. It had something to do with that for the reason for him to be picked up when he's on his way to court. Like, he didn't break any laws. He wasn't speeding. He didn't do anything. So yeah, somebody reported him. So, and he said the same thing. Somebody reported him. Yes, and they found nothing, child. They found nothing. So there's that. Salute to Simon. Salute to Simon. It was some more people on my list today, but let me see. I'm gonna put the link in here for y'all. Oh, Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia has finally, I guess, admitted that she is in a relationship, which we already knew because we saw her man on TMZ months ago and people have been talking about it. But apparently, she didn't take Nene's advice about keeping her relationship off of social media and out of the public eye, because Cynthia basically admitted on the Real Housewives of Atlanta this past Sunday that she has a man. Hold on. She said, well, the word on the street is that she's in a relationship with LaPrince. He's a musician in somewhere. Where is he at? Yeah. Hold on. Cynthia gushes over her new man. Let me play this. This was on the after show. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use. And I know y'all about to go sleep over Cynthia, but we're going to look at this.
It was so chill and just happy vibes because you were like talking. I was in my own space. She just walked around with a permanent smile. I was like, I love this energy.
This is my moment. Hold
So Cynthia was on the show this past weekend talking about her man.
Oh. Yes. Look good when you talk about your man now, honey. Yes.
Amsterdam is nothing like you would ever expect me to be with. He is very.
So she called him Amsterdam, but they show his picture. Did they show his picture on there? They show his picture. That's Cynthia and her man. And she gave him a nickname like Big Papa, so she called him Amsterdam. So she didn't want to give him too much press, but she gave him enough.
Ever expect me to be with. He is very tall. He has long dreads. He's a great kisser. He's a wonderful lover. He's younger than me, so he's always ready, get it in all the time.
Why she gotta tell us about her sex life, child? We don't want to know that.
I was completely not looking when I met Amsterdam. I had been dating a little bit, but it's hard out here in these dating streets. And I think for me, I'm in a very specific category. I'm older. I've been married twice. I have a 25-year-old, although I still feel like I'm.
Okay, Cynthia, I get it. You went on the dating search. What was it, Raya? She went on the dating app and she met somebody who was compatible. I get it.
I'm a catch and a package. I have a very specific. I feel like my box is very specific. Like, I don't need a man, but I would like one. I have a great life. I always want someone to share it with. And Noel can only go on so many trips with me. So when I least expected it, actually met Amsterdam, who is a Taurus. I mean,
Okay, Taurus. Let me see if I can find the video when she was with Amsterdam at the airport. Hold on a second, cause she was outed at the Amsterdam. Cynthia Bailey and TMZ. Oh, here it is, right here. It came up immediately. Cynthia Bailey and her new boyfriend at the airport. Hold on, let me open that up for y'all.
Send it back to Atlanta.
Okay, I gotta know.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, all right.
I gotta know.
Yes.
Is this the mystery younger man? I mean, this dude's tall.
Oh, he got out the way quick. He was right there at first. Hold on. He was right there. Look, he was all in the camera. He a little blurry though. Hold on.
Nothing much. Send it back to Atlanta.
Okay, I gotta know.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, all right.
I gotta know.
He do have long dreads. And what he say? He said, "I'm about to go to the bathroom." He dipped off to the bathroom.
Is this the mystery younger man? I mean, this dude's tall.
He is tall.
Is it? How's that going?
It's going good.
What does he? What does he do? What is he?
He's a musician.
Oh, like he
he's
plays
a
the instrument. He's a singer.
Yes.
Is he come?
I would have been like, "This is my cousin Tony. This is my cousin Tony. I am not with him." Like, look.
With some music.
He has music out.
What's his name?
He's from Amsterdam.
From Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh, see, because I saw something about Amsterdam, but I didn't. I was like trying to figure it out. I mean, can we meet him? Can we meet him?
I wasn't planning on it, but
Can we meet him? I mean,
How he say he was getting the car and he dipped into the bathroom? That was the bathroom. Hold on, let me go back. That was the bathroom, friend. Look. See, they was at the bathroom. Hold on.
I gotta know.
Yes.
Okay.
okay, all right.
I gotta know.
Look, that was the bathroom. I'm not kidding. Okay. And she was standing right there outside the men's bathroom. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He had to go potty.
All right. Look. What is his name?
I have not revealed his name.
Hey, boss. What's up, big? What's up, two?
He came out the bathroom at some point because they kept clipping the camera. Hold on.
I do. And I'm bi-coastal between here and Atlanta, so I'm always in LA. So.
All right. Look. What is his name?
I have not revealed his name.
Hey, boss. What's up, big? What's up, Too Tall? How you doing, man? Okay, listen. I obviously
He knew he wanted to be in that camera. He knew he wanted to be in that camera.
you have her smitten, so I wondered. Like, she says you're an artist.
I'm an artist.
What's you got music out right now? Can we check it out?
I'm having the music coming
Thank
up.
you, College B-Ball.
12th of March 12th. I have a new single coming up.
No, I haven't seen Portia's live.
What's your name?
It's
He said, "What's your name?" And the dude said, "La Prince." And Cynthia like, shit.
You got music out right now? Can we check it out?
I'm having the music coming up. Let me say 12th of March 12th. I have a new single coming up.
What's your name?
It's
What was it?
Don't worry.
I call him Amsterdam.
See, Cynthia was trying. We blocked. We got cut off. Lord, now we got cut off. Lord, what happened? Are we not on live? I think we're still on. Are we still on? Okay. Anyway, you said, is that a wig on him? I don't know, child. I don't know. You said he needed Cynthia for promotion. Like, he really needed it. Okay, we still out. Okay, that's why I was like, what y'all talking about? We blocked. We still here. Okay. And I got y'all up over here and I'm over here. So there's that. But yeah, Cynthia did not want to say his name. And I guess she must not have told him that his name was Amsterdam because he went and told his real name. He was like, listen, this is my moment. I'm trying to sell these albums and you cannot stop me from telling people what my name is.
He has a show coming up in New York actually on Thursday.
Well, we get that
Friday.
thing. We're gonna get that thing jam packed.
Oh, you said Portia got us blocked. Why Portia got us blocked? We shouldn't be blocked on Portia page.
What's your name, man? We gotta.
Where are you performing in New York? On
Meadows.
Where?
Meadows.
Meadows?
Meadows.
In the middle.
Yeah, Meadows.
That's what's
She acting like his mama. Like, where are you performing at?
In New York. on Thursday.
Wow. Are you trying to feature Cynthia on a track? What's
maybe
that?
soon you'll hear it.
Listen, I'm gonna back up. I'm not gonna get in your big.
He must have saw them kissing or something, because I wouldn't automatically assume that they was together, but you know, it is what it is.
Is it?
Style, so
What style is it?
Hard style, electronic music.
like
it's hard
electronic
dance
music. It's
Oh,
like
you're
a whole,
you're a producer, DJ.
DJ, singer,
MC?
Yes.
Oh man.
Well, that was a little, I mean, we got a little bit of insight into Cynthia's man, okay? So salute to Cynthia in Amsterdam, and her, going reality TV official, because now it is forever in the history of the Real Housewives of Atlanta archive that she is dating Amsterdam, okay? And she didn't give his name online, but it is what it is. You said TMZ always catching somebody at the airport. They just be outside the gates waiting. Well, sometimes people call them friend, because I know some of the photographers over there at TMZ, but sometimes the celebrity will call them, be like, I'm gonna be out at gate 8 or whatever, or I'm flying out on Delta and I'll be wearing a furry hat, and so for all we know, he called them. So who knows? I was just about to say that. Okay, I was just about to say, where is Mike? I was just about to tell you where Mike is. Mike is over there dating a new reality star himself, friends. Okay, Mike has a whole new reality star himself. Hold on, I had pulled it up earlier just for you. And while this is on Media Takeout, it wasn't a media. It's a true story. But I like the way they wrote this. Cynthia Bailey's ex Mike Hill has a new reality TV girlfriend. Mike Hill moves on from Cynthia Bailey with HGTV star Paige Turner. They're giving age appropriate couple goals. Okay, so here is Mike Hill has posted her on his Instagram. Child, they are Instagram official. Okay. So Mike was actually with her before. Is that her right here? Yep, that's them right there. Paige Turner actually posted this and said, "Love and appreciation post." This was on May 12th. She said, "Ooh, Mike Hill. Woo, yes, indeed. You're my love, but that's easy with you. My overflow with you is that you're my match on every level. Pray for level and more. Overflow in large territory. Thank you for loving me, hysterically laughing with me. Why do you guys giggle so much? Pouring into me, praying with and for me, speaking into and over me, protecting me, creating with me, working out with me, and being everything I've ever wanted and needed. Love you, sweet Michael. Oh, and watching and loving Love on the Spectrum with me is everything. We love your love." What? Child, look, this is more public displays of affection than we seen in the whole 2 years that he and Cynthia were married. Anyway, this is amazing. I'm glad he found another reality TV woman who matches his swag, who is out there playing basketball with him and dancing with him and doing all the things and traveling and stuff. I think he posted. Oh, there she is again. There she is on his page right here. He wished her happy birthday on April 25th. Happy birthday to this beautiful soul who helped me turn the page, literally and spiritually. Your love, your prayers, your convos, they gave me peace, clarity, and strength when I needed it most. Funny how it's your birthday, but you are the gift. Thank you for being exactly what I didn't know I needed. Love you, Paige Turner official. Oh, that is so nice. And then she responded up after that and said, "You, Michael Hill, are the kindest, gentle giant I have ever known. Your bravery, protection, care, real prayer, and covering are unmatched. And I am blessed beyond measure to love you, and to be loved by you quenches my soul. Thank you for such beautiful birthday love. I love you." So he found him somebody, and Cynthia found her somebody. Okay, he found him another reality TV star. Paige Turner is actually the host on Love or Listed on HGTV. Okay, here she is right here. She been on the J Hud show. Hold on, here she is.
Paige Turner, we love you. She's walking through.
I didn't know who she was.
tunnel. We love it. Or listen. HGTV, J has season 3. When we got Paige Turner, we love We love
I mean, she could have danced a little bit, but this is her on HGTV. Let me look. Oh, that's a picture. I thought it was a video. Okay, so salute
tell my
to
clients all the time, your home should feel like when you meet your first boo. Ooh, heart pitter patters.
Yeah.
You walk in, it's like you go home and you never forget that house. You're like, oh my God, I've been dreaming about what you could do with redesigning this house page. That's how you should feel when you go home. I tell my clients all the time, your home should feel like when you meet your first boo. Ooh, heart pitter patters.
Okay, so that's Paige. So salute to Paige, and she does things on HGTV. And oh look, there go her and Mike and oh look at that. They was at the backyard barbecue at the Johnsons. Okay, with Magic Johnson and Cookie, and Mike Hill was there. Okay, Mike didn't increase his social status. Okay, that's what he did. That's what I think his end game is. He didn't increase his social status. Okay, there they are together right now. hmm There she is on the Tamron Hall show. Okay. Okay. Mike be stalking the reality TV girlies. Okay, I see you, Mike Hill. Okay, let me see. Love it or listen.
Hey, how's
Happy
it going?
day one.
Happy day one. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Obviously, because how else would you know whether they loved it or they listed it?
People should tune in to the new season of Love It or List It, not just because Paige Trotter should be co-host, but because we have amazing reveals, some challenging homeowners, and if anything, tune in to see how many listed David gets.
I got some new suits, and of course, Paige.
Okay, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, please and thank you. I think I covered everything. Yeah, Cynthia and Mike, Phaedra and Angela, Apollo Nida's Big Secret. Who else was in here? Did I have anybody else in here? I don't think so. I'm going. Oh, Dwight Eubanks. I talked about that first. Oh, Vanessa Bryant. Child, they saying Vanessa that Kobe Bryant's widow is pregnant. Child, I was over here on SandraRose.com, and Sandra was reporting on it, and now Vanessa has responded and said that she is protecting her peace, but people are still speculating that she is pregnant. But I don't understand what the problem is. Does not life move on even after the death of a spouse? I don't know. But Kobe was so much bigger than life. I guess everybody expected Vanessa to stay by herself. She's not supposed to. She's not supposed to be with another man. Okay. So here she is. It says Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa, is pregnant at 43, and his fans are outraged. This is according to Sandra. Sandra Rose, shout out to Sandra, said Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa, was a trending topic last week when she debuted her growing baby bump in a photo that's gone viral. Kobe's fans are convinced that the 43-year-old influencer is pregnant with her fifth child. Kobe and her daughter, Gigi Bryant, died tragically in a helicopter crash 5 years ago. I want to see the picture. Where's the picture at? Let me see. I want to see the picture. What is? Oh, is this the picture? Okay, what this say? Let me make this big.
Kobe wife pregnant, and y'all females out here defending her, talking about, oh, she's allowed to move on. Actually, no, the fuck she not. And when you got kids by a motherfucker like Kobe Bryant, you ain't never supposed to disgrace his legacy. See, this be your problem. Y'all think she on the same scale as y'all when she not. You gotta understand. You got pregnant by a regular person in the hood who got smoked by trying to rob the wrong person. Not her. She got pregnant by the Black Mamba. She's supposed to die.
Oh, this one of them incel men who don't like women. I could tell by what he's saying.
A legend, just like him. If it was up to me, she wouldn't have access to no more funds or my estate. Tell your new dude to pay for your lifestyle.
He's deceased, fool. How he gonna stop her from spending money? Anyway, it said the video was viewed more than 6 million times on Twitter. Most men agreed with the angry fan, but the women sided with Vanessa. It's always a blessing when a woman brings life in this world. If she's pregnant or if she's not, that's her business. Okay. I don't understand. Like, Kobe is gone. Life goes on. If she was gone and Kobe was still here, you don't think Kobe would have a new wife in 2.5 seconds? I think he would. Now she has responded, and here's what Vanessa Bryant's response is, and that is the picture that people are saying is showing her baby bump. I don't know. Is that a baby bump or what? I don't know. I can't tell. It said the image angered Kobe's fans. Okay, another outraged fan took to social media, which I just played. And what did she say? Vanessa responded to the scandal in her Instagram story. She shared a meme that shows Rihanna drinking alcohol while snorkeling. Rihanna holds up a manicured middle finger in the image. Vanessa captured the meme, me protecting my peace, not pregnant and having fun all summer. She included Tupac Shakur's hit song All Eyes on Me as a background track. So here she is. She posted this. Why she post a picture of Rihanna and not a picture of her? She should have posted a picture of her. You're right. It could have been a burger belly. It could have been a burger belly. I'm just saying. I'm just going off of what the people saying on the Instagrams. Okay. You said nah, Michelle. What's up with the couple she vacations with a lot? Oh, she vacations with a couple. Oh, you saying she's part of a threesome like Candy and them? What is you saying? I don't know. Y'all need to tell me. This y'all show. Said fans reacted quickly to her denial. One fan wrote that Rihanna meme said it all without her having to say a word. Vanessa ain't the one. Another person wrote, "Oh my God, people really just be making up anything." Now that Vanessa has confirmed she is not pregnant, speculation turned to concern for her health. If Vanessa is not pregnant, why is her abdomen distended? Fans asked. Abdomen distension could be caused by eating gassy foods such as beans, broccoli, and cabbage, dairy products, ice cream, chewing gum, or drinking carbonated beverages and milkshakes. Well, it can also be caused by fibroids and all kind of other stuff too, Sandra. Medical problems that cause abdominal distension include fluid accumulation from acidities, tumors, or gastric and intestinal disorders. Thank you so much for the medical minute. Y'all head over to Sandra Rose and get some more tea on Vanessa. Like, I don't know. We got somebody in the back. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, Von Zipper.
Hey, Michelle. All these years, I didn't know it was our show.
How you did not say that every show that is y'all show? Y'all be sending me stuff, and I mean, it's y'all show, I guess.
I will say about old dude in the video, he's not wrong. Like if he was talking about like Grandma Ernestine or Grandma Dorothy who don't drop, Grandpa Willie them last name, and you know how she stayed unmarried all them years. He died at 59 and she get the life insurance and the house paid off, and she don't do nothing the rest of her life but make Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner and make pinto beans on New Year. Leave that lady alone. She was 38 when her husband died. Like I always wondered.
You agree with him? He was saying that she shouldn't be pregnant.
Yes, like he was, like if he was talking about his grandma Dorothy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
You don't want to see grandma with nobody else but grandpa. But boy, right. She's 38. She's 38 when he died.
I think a lot of people are mad at Vanessa Bryant because when Kobe was alive, how they said that she came between him and his parents and all of that drama. But at the end of the day, like he chose her. They say a man should cleave to his wife. And,
that's
his
true.
Parents didn't have no access to his money. So.
Yeah, because he didn't sign a prenup and that she was Mexican and stuff. But like let that lady do what she want to do. But I always wondered that. But when he died at 38, I always wondered if I was like, she's never gonna drop that last name because it opens doors.
What Donna talking about? Donna said, "I don't like pretty women." Why I don't like pretty women? I love myself. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? I want to see Dania's picture, child. Talk about something. You don't like pretty women. What is she talking about? Where your picture at? I'm right here. Where's you? Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Something wrong with my volume?
Huh?
Is something wrong with my volume?
No, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Yeah, I always wondered. I was like, she's never gonna drop that last name, but who cares? They said the same thing about Lauren London when Nipsey Hussle died, and I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But only thing I gotta say is about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I haven't watched it in weeks. Has the mayor of Atlanta, I hope his assistants are watching. You need to get the keys of the city back tonight. I'm talking about FedEx next day air by 9 a.m.
Why?
Real Housewives of Atlanta is like Shorty Low. Like, let it rest in peace, Shorty Low. But they have done it all. Like, I saw a clip. Phaedra, this ain't it, baby. But the reunions on Thursday.
Okay, so what did Phaedra do wrong this time?
It just don't seem right. Something about it just seems like it seemed like a bad acting role. Like it seems because like I saw the clip where Britt is like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I invited Apollo and his wife." Maybe I missed the context of it, but it just seemed random. It's like somebody telling you, "Hey, Michelle, I saw, you know, Funky Dineva at a liquor store," and I said, "Hey," and you gonna be like, "And?"
Right.
Strange stuff. It's just that Titanic comment she made it's coming to blow up in her face. I know she wished she never would have made them Titanic comments. It's just,
especially considering that she feels like she might be the savior of the show, or are they placing her as one? I don't know. It's weird.
yeah, I ain't gonna beat a dead horse, but I just wanted to ask you this. I know it's our show, but I know you spilled a tea. Can you ask your source if you heard this? Because I heard it from a cast member. You know which one. The reunion shoot on Thursday, right? I heard that the executives called 3 of them and told them, "Hey, your spot on the show is safe." Like basically, like people couldn't sleep at night because of the ratings or whatever. I don't know. You should ask. I ain't trying to spill no tea on your channel.
What 3?
Portia, Drew. Yep. And Phaedra. That's what I heard, is that they called them and told them, "Hey, like,
You sure want a prank call? Because I heard Drew was on the chopping block.
I thought that too, but that's what I heard. I'm just telling. That's what I'm saying. That go ask.
Okay.
You know who you know.
It seems to me that Drew is starting to like try to make it seem like she has conflict with everybody. Like, and I guess, a lot of people feel like, that's her key to remaining on the show, but I would disagree.
Yeah, I know too. I don't know if I think you remember, but we know she trying to keep a job. That's common sense. But you can't blame her. The show sucks. The show sucks. Like, I get it, and I ain't trying to be biased, but she's like, we got to do something here, guys. Like, we can't do nothing. But yeah, she did, and I will say, smart cookie, I saw it with my 2 eyes. I don't know.
You saw what? What you saw?
You got to question people because they lie. But
okay.
That's what I heard. And I was shocked because I was like, have they ever done that? Well, let me ask Michelle, because I've never heard of them doing that before.
No, I've never heard anybody saying that they're safe. Because it's always like the reunion and their performance on the union pretty much dictates, the conversation of who's returning and who's not.
Yeah, I heard it was chatter. Like, I mean, nothing is set in stone until you get a pickup letter. But I heard that people were, very anxious because they, as they pretend like them live numbers don't mean anything.
Yeah.
I heard the top talent was very, very anxious.
And Buzz Zipper, is it me or did you not notice that? Remember when I first started talking about the ratings this season and how they had sunk to all-time lows, and then the next week they paid like some Instagram blogs to put out that Peacock was the highest viewed streaming numbers of Real Housewives of Atlanta ever, and they haven't put that out since. Like, well, how can you have like 1 week worth of Peacock numbers? You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you this, Michelle, you're right, but I'll tell you this. The Bravo press publicists and the Peacock user designers need to have a Zoom meeting in the morning, because when I went on Peacock the other day, Real Housewives of Atlanta was number 10 on the most viewed shows. Like, it was a lot of shows ahead of them. So if you're gonna spin a story, make sure you invite everybody to the Zoom meeting.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you talk about the ratings for just one show?
Yeah, if you go look, it's way back there. And I'm like, if you're gonna spin a story, spin it right. But yeah, I don't know. That the reunion, they gonna be so desperate. Like, it's gonna be, I would be scared if I was a cast member. Like, Portia, the mortgage on the line, the property taxes on the line. People about to be so desperate. It's Love and Hip Hop.
The mortgage is on the line. The property. Oh, child, it's a mess.
I mean, you would. I mean, I would do. I speak for myself. I would too. Like you live in a lot. But yeah, and thanks for the tea about Nene and Traders. I'm never gonna watch a season of Traders. No one I like ever comes on.
Oh, well, I mean, you know.
All right,
Who knows what may happen? Maybe my tea is wrong. I don't know.
we know it's not. Just like my stuff about Drew is never wrong. We know why.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you for calling in, Bun Zipper. Appreciate you, friend.
Have a good night on our
All
show.
right. All right. Bye. Well, this is y'all's show. I don't know why, like Bun Zipper throwing shade. Shout out to Houston Foodie. Said, I really want them to do a RHOA legacy with Nene. I think that would be good to have like Nene, Deshaun Snow, Lisa Wu. Hell, they could even dig up KKK Kim and Sheree and put them on the show. And, you know, for look, they could have a legacy girls trip with the old cast. I don't know, but I just want all of them back together one good time. Okay. I think it would be amazing, especially for the fans of the show who have hung around for 16 seasons. But what they doing right now, and I keep trying to like low key not drag them as hard as I could, but the show is like it's not giving what it was supposed to give. Okay. Anywho, moving on. You said you prefer Eva over Drew. Ooh, now that I'm living in the past. Why I gotta live in the past? It is y'all show, friend. Love you. Moving on. Like this video since y'all ain't gonna call in. I will head over to Patreon and I'm gonna play the rest of this tea about Simon, which I will probably premiere to y'all later this week after he gets to where he's going. I didn't want to like put it all out there, okay? But I will talk to y'all over on Patreon. If you're just getting here, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed. Yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Good night, squad.